Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
Prashant.
Hey, hi, guys. Where are others? It is last class of ETL today, right?
They might be joining, I guess. They haven't seen the message.
Mm-hmm.
Hi everyone, good evening.
Oh, good morning.
Hi, Arpita.
Hi, Arpita.
Hi Arpita, good morning.
Good evening. So today, right, I have little left for the project part, and I will be explaining you the what are the type of the defects we'll be getting in the part of our testing. Then what is the ETL tester responsibility? What are the problem you'll face? These all things we'll discuss. So before that, let me mm, do the SQL part for the project first. First, I'll start. So you guys started reading?
Kind of, Arpita.
Okay, because yesterday Apeksha was saying that you will be having lot of session, like she will be taking mock of interview and all.
I don't, they haven't given us any dates.
Okay, but you start reading it
Mm-hmm.
so that it will be easy for you to crack the interview as well. So you guys are looking for all the technology, whatever you have learned so far?
Yes, Arpita.
Okay. Okay, let me share my screen and start it. Yesterday, I didn't do one like account transformation stuff. So let's discuss first the account, then I'll show you, or let's discuss first payment. There itself, I'll cover it. Okay, so for payment, we have different columns like payment reference, transfer type, debit account number, credit account number, payment amount, and payment date. In the source field, the similar way in target, we have payment reference, transfer type, debit account number, credit account number, payment amount, and payment date. So now we need to validate the source like all the table structures with this mapping document. So how we'll be doing it? Okay. So to get the table structures, what is the command we need to write?
Use database name.
SP
Use
underscore help.
database name. Okay.
Execute. SP underscore help.
Underscore help. My table name is the payment staging table. This is my table name. So if I'll do this, you can able to see all the metadata structures. You can, like here, payment reference is numeric. Here you can see it is numeric. Data type length is 9, but we have taken 5. So you can raise a defect for this. This is an ETL bug. The developer has not like source length is 5, but in like mapping document they have mentioned as a 9. So you can raise a defect saying that mapping document the data length is not proper. The transport type similarly, the transport type it is 20, here also 20. Debit account number 20, here 20, data type length, and it's varchar. Credit account number, length is 20, it's varchar. Similarly, payment amount, it is numeric 9,2. Like suppose if it is in decimal, right? We'll put it in the comma. Like after 9 digit, you will be getting 2. After after decimal, you will be getting 2 values. So it means that 9 will be your before decimal, you will be having 9 digit, and after decimal, you will be having 2 digit. That is called 9,2. We represent like that in the the database. I'll show you here how it will show. What does it mean? 9,2 means 9 digit before decimal and 2 after the decimal. So you can see somewhere 35, 3 like that means 35 digit before decimal, 3 after decimal. That means like that. Okay. Then payment date, here also it is date. Similarly, you can check for the target table as well. We need to validate metadata table structure for both target and the source table. So give this target length. So here you can see the payment reference, it is numeric, and 5, 5, it is like data length is here also 9. Here it is given 5. Then transport type, it is 20, here 20. Bharkar, it is 20. Then credit account number 20. Payment amount, it is 9,2. Then payment date. And now you can see the primary key and foreign key like constant. Here my primary key is payment reference table. Sorry, payment reference column. And here you can see what are the indexes created. Here cluster index created, unique index created on the primary key column. This is payment reference is the primary key. And I do not have any foreign key with this. This is my primary key. This column is only the primary key. Now the next validation is the count check. So for count check, what query will write? Query will write to get the count of the two tables. Can anyone tell me what query we need to write to get the count of the two tables?
Select count star from
Select
table
count
name.
star
From table name.
from table name. So this is my table name, or I'll just put the database name or else it will throw error. Next, the select count star for my target name. If I'll do like that, I'll get both the table count. lst dot db target payment dwh. So this is, if I'll run these two together, I'll be getting 100 counts. If you want to see in one query only, do the except. It will give you the null record if there is no mismatches there. If any mismatch, it will give you how many mismatches there. So this is about the count check. Next is duplicate check. So for duplicate check, what query will write? For duplicate check, for the source payment staging, what query I'll write to check the duplicate is there in this table or not? Can anyone tell me?
Select payment.
payment
reference
underscore reference
Okay,
from
okay.
comma count of
Pardon, sorry, it's not audible for
count
me.
star
count
count
star
star
Count star. Okay,
from table name
from table name
from table name. Then
group
order by, group by
group by
column
payment
payment
underscore reference having
by this
having
having
by
count star greater than 1. So if you'll do like this, you will get the duplicate record. So this is for getting the duplicate record. I do not have, sorry.
group by column name, right?
Sorry. I have done the mistake. So if you'll do like this, you will get no records. Now, similarly for the target also will be writing the same query. So target, what is the primary key? It is same as the payment reference only. So you can put here payment reference, comma, count star from, what is my table name? It is, my database name is lst dot dbo.target dwh. Okay, group by that column name having count star greater than 1.
one.
If I'll do, I'll be getting the duplicate records. This table doesn't. If you want to perform the same thing in one query, you can put except. So it will give you if any duplicate records is there in one of the tables. So this is about duplicate record. Now we'll be doing null or blank check for the primary key. So for null and blank check, what query will write? What query will write for the null and blank check?
Select
Yes,
Select payment
payment reference
payment
payment
reference
underscore reference
select payment reference
from table name
table name
database star
from table name
where
where
column name
column name equals to null
column name is null
is null or blank.
or blank. So if you'll put like this, it will give you the all the acha, here varchar to numeric. So yesterday I told you how to convert varchar to
Cast.
numeric.
cast
Cast. How will
function.
write cast?
Of
Cast
column name.
this column edge. I need to, it is, see here, it is a numeric field. So I need to convert it to varchar. So here I'll put varchar. You can give the data type, like you can give 50. Payment reference will not be more than 10 or 20. So give 50 or 10, whatever you want to give. But give more than 9, okay? So the payment, I converted this because I was getting the conversion error. Blank is a character and that was a numeric field. So I'll convert now and I'll not get any error now. So this is about null check. Now the next is transformation check. Let's do the transformation for this. So first is payment reference. Payment reference is one-to-one relationship between the source and target. So let's check whether we have any mismatch or not. So select what you will do. payment reference from the source payment staging accept, select payment reference from lst dot db underscore target dot payment dwh. So if I'll do like this, I'll be getting all mismatch record, but here there is no mismatch. Okay, the next one is we can check for transport type. It is also 1-to-1. So here I'll add transport type as well. So let's check for transport type. Any mismatch is there? Here also there is no mismatch. Now the next one is debit account number. You can see here. Let me show the data. Select star from. Now if you run this, you will be able to see the data. Okay. See here, my payment reference is an incremental value. You can see till 100 I have the record. So it is an incremental value. Transfer type is like check. What are the transfer types? I can do the transaction using cash, then IMPS, then RTGS, then NEFT, check. These all are my transfer type. Now debit account number. You can see here debit account number is coming somewhere 8 digit, 9 digit, 10 digit. But in target everywhere we have maintained it as a 10 digit. So we need to put that one. And wherever the null is there, I need to replace with NA. So I need to write a statement for that. Credit account number also same. You can see here it is either 8 digit or 9 digit or 10 digit. But here in target, we have maintained it as a 10 digit. Now payment amount and payment date. So how we'll achieve this credit and debit account number? Let's do with credit account number first. How we'll do the transformations in the source. So let's take it, my payment reference, comma, next transfer type, comma, next debit account number. So here we'll write a case statement. Case when, case when, okay, write, replicate it, zero, comma, 10, plus debit account number, comma, 11. Debit account number, comma, 11. Then it is, then, sorry. Case when length of the debit account number is less than 10. Like we need to make it 10 as 1. So if it is less than 10, then it will be writing this one. Like if case when length of the debit account number is less than 10, then we'll be writing this. Okay. Then next is when length of debit account number, this debit account number equal to 10, then it is itself is a debit account number. We need to take debit account number only. When else wherever null is there, we need to put as a NA. So else NA and as a and H expected debit account, okay, from else NA and okay, from what is it? Sorry, from which table? This table. Let's see. We need to put the FST as well. FST.dv underscore store source dot this. So write function requires two arguments. So what I've taken is the command. Okay, sorry, not plus with comma. Let's try now. The write functions required two argument. Replicate is this. After this, we should close this replicate only. Then debit account number 10. Then we have, sorry, this side. This is wrong. This is correct. Length of debit account number equal to 10, then it is this. Right is why it is throwing error. Right, replicate 0, 10, comma, debit account number, 10. Plus only. Let's try. Let's try now. Incorrect syntax, comma. Where is the incorrect syntax? I have one here. Asha, okay, I got it. I need to close this brush. This is for the replicate. It's for debit account number. No. Right, this is my. See this again. Incorrect syntax. What is the incorrect syntax here?
Hello. Hey, hi guys.
Yeah.
Apeksha here.
Yeah, tell me a picture.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. All of them, I just want you to join one LinkedIn event, okay? You just need to on it and keep it aside on your mobile and you be in the session. Just keep it on, okay? We want attendees there. Yeah. I'll be sharing the link in the chat box.
Right now?
Hmm.
Okay.
Take once. Left, right, debit account number, comma 10. From this table.
I've shared the link in the chat box, okay? Everyone do join, okay? Just keep it on and you just observe the you just be attend the session, okay?
Okay.
So in this, it is working perfectly fine. Now I need to do the replicate. Wait a minute. Replicate. How it is working. So I'm getting so many in this. Okay, now we'll do right this comma 10. How it will come? Let's see. Now it is coming perfectly, right? Okay, now it is coming perfectly. Let's use this function. Where is that I have written the statement? Then Here also it will work. What we'll do that? We'll put right. This plus debit account number is fine. Comma. 10. Let's try these functions. Instead of write over here, then no need to write right. Now I can do that. I can try in this way. Okay, see what this function is doing. Let me tell you. Replicate functions will put the 0 till 10 digit. Okay, it will give the 0 till 10 digit. It will add 0 till 10 digit. Okay, but I'm using a write functions where from right hand side it will count it till 10 number. Wherever the 10 is there, it will trim the 0. That is happening here. So till here, I'm replicating the 0 with the account number. 10 zeros I'm adding to the account number. After that, what I'm doing, I'm using write functions from the right hand side to till 10 digit number. Okay, clear? Anyone has any doubt? Or do you want me to show how it is working and separately? Hello?
Yes, yes, Arpita.
I want to show you how it is working separately. So here you can look into it. Okay. Select. I'm just using only replicate first. Okay. Replicate I'm doing. So if we'll use replicate, it's a new function you can use whenever you are doing any transformations, like in this scenario sort of things. You can use. Let's try for this credit account. Okay, let's do for debit account number only. I'm doing replicate plus this debit account number. So what is happening? Let's see first. Leave about the right one. Okay. First you see what is happening. So initially you see how is the debit account number. Let's take for only one payment reference ID. Let's take for payment reference ID equal to 2. So payment reference ID equal to 2. What is you are getting? Acha, I have not put the date name. Okay, so what is you are getting with the payment reference ID equal to 2? You are getting how many digit? 3, 3, 6, 2. 8 digit we are getting as a debit account number. Now we need to add zeros to this debit account number. So how we'll achieve it? I'll write replicate function, replicate, okay, replicate, sorry, replicate. What I'll do, I'll open the brush. I'll add 0 is my character I'm considering, and plus 10. Okay. 0, 10, not plus 10. Plus, where I need to replicate this, I need to replicate in the debit account number. So I'll be adding it in the debit account number. This is the one. So if I'll run this, you can see the 10 zeros are added to the left hand side of this account number. But my requirement is I need only 10 digit numbers. So I want to trim all these extra zeros. So how I'll achieve it? I'll use write functions to achieve it. So what I'll do? I'll use write. See, there are a lot of way you can do it. I can take the length of the string, then I can do from the length of the string to comma 10 I can do. There are a lot of way to do it, but here the easiest one for me is to do this way. So what I'll do? Now I'll put comma 10. Okay. Right hand side, I am taking considering only the 10 digit. This is write function will calculate from the right hand side. It will from right hand side, it will consider 10 digit numbers. Now if you'll see, I'll be getting only 10 digit here. Clear till this? Anyone has any doubt related to replicate function? Whatever the transformation here I've written, anyone has any doubt? Guys, are you listening? Anyone has any doubt? Or you are still not able to understand? Tell me. Guys, are you listening? Am I audible?
Yes, Arpita, no doubt.
Okay, you are able to understand, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. Then let's do this. Let me replace these functions. They are. So here what I have written, see, if the length of the debit account number is less than 10. So my transformation is what here? I need to make 10 digit by adding the left pad 0. So if the debit account number is less than 10, then I am writing this transformation rule. Like I am replicating 10 zeros, then I am from right hand side, I am considering only 10 digits. So that is the one. Then if the left, then another case statement is when the left length is equal to 10, then I'm considering the debit account number. Else, not applicable. Means wherever you can see here, there are few places we have null as well. So I want to replace the null values with NA. So I have written, see here null in payment reference, we have null. So I want to replace these null values with NA because in target, I have for null values as replaced with NA. And so if we'll go here in target, how my null data is coming, debit account number, how it is coming, you can see here. Sorry, let's start from LSD dot. Target payment reference. So how in target it is coming? It is also null. So then we will not write anything. NA statement will not write. So where is that? We'll not put any NA conditions here. We'll put just end as this expected because these two condition only we are writing because in target also we have null. So you no need to write anything else for that. So this is our for the source one. Now we need to write for the target. So we got the expected things. Now I need to compare with the target data. So how will be achieving it? You can go with this except take the column whichever we need for our comparison. We need payment reference, then we need transfer type, then we need debit account number from this table. From then you can do with the target payment. So target payment is so this is how, see, there is no mismatch between these two. Because when we compare between the source and target, there is no mismatches. Everything is completely matching. So we didn't get any mismatch. Suppose if I'll update one account number to something else, let's me update in the source. I do not have any mismatch data. So because of that, I'm doing it. Update. Acha, can anyone tell me how to write the update statement? You guys know how to write the update statement? I'll show you the data. You need to tell me how to achieve it. Let's try that way. So this is my table. Again, I have the issues. FST dot. Let me pick the name because you guys are, I have lot of doubt that you guys are listening. You won't respond only. So what I'll do that, let me pick my name. I have a payment reference 1 and debit account number is null. Here I need to replace this debit account number with some values. Okay, that should be 10 digit or it can be 8 or 9 digit, whatever may be, but I want to replace it. So who will help me? Can you tell me? Who can help me? Debina, can you please try? If you are doing mistake also fine, but try.
This is for replacing.
I need to update the statement. Like I need to update this record with some other value. Whichever value you want to put, you can put it. It can be, it should be a numeric value. You tell me any 7-digit, 10-digit or 8-digit, whatever may be the value. We need to update the value for payment reference 1. Debit account number will update it. Now it is null. I want to update with any value for the payment reference 1. So tell me how to write the update statement.
We can say update and the table name.
Update table name. Okay, then
wait, table name debit or where
okay.
No, I think I'm wrong, Arpita.
Okay, anyone else know?
Set.
Anyone else can try?
Set.
So Priya, can you try?
I think set column name.
Set. I want to do update with which column name? I want to update which column name? I want to update debit account number. Okay. Okay, debit account number, I'm updating it. To which value I'll update? Tell me any value.
Null.
No, null it is there. I want to update with some numerical values.
27658495. Second one.
3769. Okay. Then what I'll write?
Where?
Where?
Column name.
Where my column name is payment reference.
Equals
Equal to 1. So this
1.
is the update statement. So we need to write like this. So now, okay, not py, it is py equal to 1. So here I need to update it. Then I'll be getting one row has updated. If you'll go here, you can see my record has been updated with 3769. This value is not there in the source. Now if I run this script, I'll be getting one mismatch now. So let's update. See this record. I'm getting this as a mismatch because it added the extra 0 and it is showing mismatch. So clear? If you can use except statement to get the mismatch between the source and the target. You need to apply the transformation rule which is applied in the target the same way in the source, and you can compare the data between the source and target. Similarly, we can do for credit account number as well. Let's do with the credit account number. Let's do with credit account number. Instead of debit account number, I need to replace with credit account number. So, this is credit. CR account number. Okay. So here also I'll add the credit account number. And now I'll do the comparison between these two. Here I'm getting an error because I missed one bracket. Greater than, less than 10, then this. Okay. Now let's run it. You will be getting these many are your differences between the source and target if you're using the credit account number. First one we have added it. These two are the difference between the credit and the this is the mismatch between the credit account number. You are getting these all mismatch when you add credit account number. Similarly, you can add payment as well. Payment also we need to check whether it is one-to-one mapping, but still when developer is building, that might be an issues that he would have been entered the wrong values or some data may be coming wrong when it is coming from the source to the target, maybe the amount field has some issues. So we need to check for all the columns present in the table. We need to check payment amount, payment date, everything. So the same way I need to add here as well. So if you'll do like this, you will be getting all the mismatch present in the table. So this is about the transformation in the between transformation rules which we have performed in the payment staging tables. So you instead of using except, you can write the join statement also. How we can achieve it? Let me show you one table, example. I'll show you. You can use this payment reference, A dot payment reference. Okay. Payment reference, comma. Then you can put that this case statement. We want to check for only the debit account number. So I'm putting this, I'm keeping this as like only I'm keeping only debit account number. I'm checking between the source and target. So here, right, I need to replace this debit account number with A dot control F, A dot debit account number. If you'll not put the alias, if the columns are same in the both the table, you will be getting the error saying that this column name is present in multiple table and you need to assign the values, assign the alias to them to make it unique. So you need to put the column whenever if the column is same in both the table, you need to provide the alias name for that. Okay, then A dot debit account number only. Else expected debit account number from which table? From we need to take from source chasing A, join with source staging target payment DWH B on A dot payment reference equal to B dot payment reference. Okay. Where these conditions, like till this, I need to take, not the alias name, where this, okay, not equal to join B. B dot, where is that B? Target. Okay, B dot debit account number. Let's check for the one more we'll do that. We'll add B dot debit account number so that you can see the difference between these two. So we'll add the debit account number for this comma. Now we'll run the script. We'll see how it is behaving. I am getting the error because I have written only I need to replace this with FST. Control F. FST dot this replace on. Okay, let's try now. Why I'm not getting the mismatch? Okay, I'm not considering the null. Let's put here else null. No, but still I should get, I have the difference between these two. Let me check. Here I'm getting it. Here I'm getting it, then why I'm not getting there? Here though I'm getting it now. Sorry. Why? Here I'm getting it. So many mismatch. This mismatch I should supposed to get. Okay, let's check first why I'm not getting it. See, this I should get. Wait, probably it is not comparing. Is null, comma, debit account number, comma, 0. I'll put and try. B dot. Is not B dot, debit account number, comma, 0. Let's put try. Yeah, now I'm getting it because it was not able to compare the numeric values with the null. So because of that, I was not getting it. So now when I've compared, I got the mismatch. So this is the mismatch between the source and the target. So if you want to do either in this way, either you can use in the except, or you can use in the you can use this join statement, whichever way if it's compatible for you, you can use it. So this is about all about the project. So this is a sample project I have built it. Like in your real type scenario also, you will be doing all this validation. So whenever anyone will ask you in the interview what all validation you have done, so you can say all this validation like metadata check, then you can say count check, duplicate check, transformation check. Then we have discussed a lot of other also precision. Then we have check for date format issues. These all things you can say. Then you can say that null value, blank value check. These all stuffs you can say. Okay. But the transformation check is very important where this will be performing in the data warehouse layer. This will not be there in the staging or any layer, but here. And you need to do SCD validation as well. So that all things you can say whenever if anyone is asking what are the validation you are performing as part of your ETL testing, your day-to-day life. So you can say all these validations. Okay. Then I have little more left, this bug and all parts. So let's cover that one. So the ETL bugs, this I have not covered. Okay, what are the characteristics of your test cases? So what are the characteristics of your test cases? Can anyone tell me how should be your test cases? Can anyone tell me how should be your test cases when you will write the test cases, how it should be? It should be simple, small. You can include the SQL query, whichever you are using for the comparison between the source and target. You validate the SQL query and your test cases should be up to date. You always remember you should write your test cases in such a way that if you'll give to some other person who has not who is very new to the project, also can using your steps, your description, he can also perform the testing. So your test cases should contain all the detailed label steps, SQL query for the comparisons, So, or you can add this, you can add the very detailed step, like how, if suppose you are running any job, how to run the job, or you need to log into their applications, there you need to provide the path, these all things, everything you need to mention. Suppose you are using any tool like Snowflake or Informatica, you need to mention it, how to log into that application, that tool, and all these steps you can mention it, so that it will be easy for a person to understand how to perform the testing. So next part is the ETL bugs. So what are the bugs we'll find while doing the ETL testing? So as I say, we'll be having table structure issues. Like suppose a table structure issue means, suppose you have given one mapping document. There are some data type or length is mentioned, but in target the developer has not created as per that, or if data type length is not matching with the source length, these all issue will be faced. Make and constants are applied or not, like not, suppose in source you have something called not null constraint for particular column, but developer has given here the null constraint, so that is also issues. But suppose someone in source you have null, you have not null constraint not mentioned for that particular column, but in target, right, your developer has mentioned not null constraint. So what will happen in that case? If in source some null values is there, it will not come to the target, because you have mentioned not null constraint in your table, target table. So these all things you will be need to check. The table structure issues is the main thing. Okay. Then index, why you will create index? Can anyone say why you build index? Why we build index? Why we build index? Can anyone say? Why we build index? You guys know or not?
Don't know, Arpita.
No,
Arpita, we don't. We don't know.
But I explain you right in the class, in SQL class for indexing. Okay, fine. I'll tell you again. So index is generally created to increase the performance of a table. Like you can create index on the primary keys, or you can index on create index on the some other column. So index is generally created to increase the performance of the uh, column. So there are two types of index: cluster index, non-cluster index. So cluster index is the index which is alter the physical structure of the table. Okay. So cluster index will be create only one cluster index can be created per the table, but performance wise it is very good. Similarly, non-cluster index, it will not alter the physical order of the table, it will maintain the logical order of the table. So non-cluster index, you can create more than one non-cluster index in the table. Non-cluster index performance is very less compared to the cluster index, but we generally prefer to create non-cluster index because it doesn't change the physical structure of the table. Okay. Then the data issue in the source table. Suppose you have some character like some a Chinese character or something, but in target after loading, it is not coming properly. So that is also an issues. So these all issues you will be finding it. Count mismatch between the source and target due to some issues. And your job is failing or something, you are not getting the proper count in the target. So that is also an issue. Data not matching between the source and target. It can happen that when you are loading the data from the source to the target using any ETL pipeline or ETL pipeline, that time data may not come properly to the source because of some, maybe your tool is not supporting it, not doing the transformation properly, or some issues happen. So you need to verify the source and target data properly to make sure that there is no mismatch between the source and target. Duplicate loaded data loaded issues. So whenever you will load the data from the source to target, there is a lot of chances that you will be having some duplicate data issues It can be there in the source as well. It can be there in the target as well. So you need to make sure that source should not have any duplicate record. If it is there, definitely you will get in the target. But if source it is not there and target it is there, that is an issue. Trim and null issues. So when it's like what is happened that if your data type length is not proper in the target table, then there is a chances that there is few letters will get trimmed. Suppose in source you have customer name is 50 character, but in target you have given only 10 characters. So extra 40 character will not come to the target table. And null issues, like you have mentioned in the source that column is not null, it doesn't have null constraint for that particular column. But in target, you have given the not null constraint. So you will not be able to receive the null values in the target. Okay, these all are the mainly ETL box. Guys, these all are very important question. Everyone will ask the scenario based question where they will ask that what is the most important box you have raised as part of your testing? What is the critical bug you have raised as part of the testing? So they will ask this sort of question. Then no one will ask that what sort of bug you have raised. They will ask that what is the most difficult, like critical bug you have raised as part of your testing. So these sort of questions they will ask. Then the next part is there are few more things like data precision issue, format issue, business transformation issues. Performance issue is also a major concern for the ETL testing because you are testing millions and millions of the records. So when it will go to the production, the developer face the performance issue. So you need to do the load testing as well. Like you need to make sure that you are testing the data in your QA environment as it is as the production environment data side, so that you will not get any performance issue going further in the productions. So these all things, it is very important. Now coming to the best practice in defect logging. So defect, when you are logging the defect, you need to provide the title, you need to provide the detailed summaries, and you need to provide how to reproduce the defect, you need to provide priority, severity. So what is priority, severity? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me what is the priority and severity? That is common. You have completed manual testing course and now you are not able to answer priority and severity.
Severity is the seriousness of the problem, and
okay. And what
priority
about
is how
priority?
important the bug is. Priority is
The
how
level
important.
of importance.
Okay,
Like
fine.
how
So can you give
important
an
it is.
example where will be the severity is high and priority will be low?
Yeah, high severity is when the login function is not working. Then it is high severity because we cannot access the
Proceed
page
further,
when
yeah.
login.
Okay.
That is a high
See, this
severity.
sort of question only they will ask. No one will ask you that what is severity and priority. They will ask, tell me a scenario where your severity will be high and priority will be low, or priority will be high and severity is low. So these sort of questions only they will ask, okay? And you guys know equivalent partitioning and boundary value analysis, that all questions also they will ask. They will give you the scenario one, they will ask you to write the boundary value for that or equivalent partitioning for that. So you guys know, right? Different test cases technique.
Yeah.
Arpita.
Yes.
Okay, so you need to prepare for that as well. They will give you one scenario and they will ask you to write boundary value analysis and equivalent partitioning. So that all questions you will face. The next is the key responsibility of a testers, ETL testers. So what is your responsibility? So you need to you need to understand the requirement. You need to understand the mapping document. Then you need to prepare the test plan, test strategy document. You need to prepare the SQL queries. You need to review your test cases with all the development team or your client, whoever is responsible whoever is interacting with you, or your product owner, or your business analyst, whoever is your related to the functional team, whoever is available, like whoever is there in your team, you need to like function related to the functional who take care of the functional stuff. You need to review your test cases with them. Okay. Then you need to execute the test cases, raise the defect, prepare the test results, share with the stakeholders. You need to create, you need to participate in defect trials call. You need to raise all the priority defect needs to be fixed by the development team. And then you need to provide the sign off. So these all are the responsibility of the ETL tester. So what are the challenges we face in our day-to-day life? So ETL testing challenges are, you will facing, the main challenges is the dealing with the huge amount of the data. So that is the main challenge. You will know you cannot able to perform 100% testing if you are doing the manual testing. So you need to come up with one automation tool. Like you either you can write some Python script, or you can go with the automation tool. There are different automation tool available in the market. One of them is query search. You can explore query search. You can use that one in your uh, um, like day-to-day in your project. So query search will do the same thing what we are doing the manually. Like we are using except statement to compare between the source and target. Rather doing that manually, the tool itself will do for you. So loss of data during the ETL process. Like if you have not written the transformation rule properly, then there is my chances that the loss of data will happen. So one more scenario I'll tell you, like what will happen that for few project, like especially if you are working on any cloud project, then what will happen that we'll extract the data from the source, store it in a blob storage, and from blob storage to will consume the data. So suppose in your source, any deletion, updations, or insertion is happening, you will be getting all the entries to your source. So you need to make sure that in that scenarios that you will be getting all the details. What suppose in new data is inserting in your source, you should get an entry to your target system as well. So you need to test all these things. That is also very difficult challenges, because you will be having huge data. It's very difficult to identify the defects. Like you can check for one or two table, but it is not possible to check for all the tables. So that is also there. So next is unavailability of test bed environment. Sometimes what will happen that your environment is not ready, but your test cases are ready, and development team has your development has completed, but you do not have any environment to do the testing. So that is also can happen. Or sometimes due to some issues, your environment will go down. So that will also can happen. One more thing is that there are few projects will not be getting the access to run the job. Like you need a job to run the data to flow from one stage to the other, like from source to raw to staging to the target. So you need to how it will be possible using the ETL jobs. So you may not have the privilege to run the ETL jobs by their own. So that is also issue. As I say, the volume and complexity of the data is very huge in the ETL testings. Okay, then suppose you do not able to understand all the business logic, like all the transformation logic, all the business logic, then you cannot able to test it. So you should be thorough about before starting testing. You should know properly about all business rule, all transformations rule, so that you can properly test your data. So these all are the challenges you will be facing it. In between this all challenges, you can identify 2-3 challenges and tell to the interviewer. If they ask what are the challenges you will face in your day-to-day. This is also they generally ask every interview. They ask what are the challenges they will you will face in your day-to-day operations. So these all are about the ETL testing. So anyone has any doubt related to any topic? Guys, anyone has any doubt?
No, Arpita.
No,
No,
Arpita.
Okay. So you are asking me yesterday to share the notepad, right? Let me share it.
And sorry, API interview questions also.
Just give me a minute. I'll switch off the pen.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you are saying something?
API interview questions, Arpita, yeah, I asked yesterday. You said they will give it.
API, I do not have actually. I have not worked on API. Basically, API will be applicable for, like, I've worked on it, but long back, and I do not have any interview questions for that.
Okay, then ETL, SQL interview.
ETL I'll share with you. I'll share in the like in weekend I'll share. I'll share some scenario based question, normal question you will be getting from the internet itself. I'll try to share some scenario based questions so that that will be helpful for you. Okay.
Okay, and you said you will share the queries also, right?
I'll share everything. I'm sharing in the notepad. You can use it. Let me share it. This notepad itself.
Arpita, you said you will share Python interview questions also.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me check that as well. I have shared you two documents. One day I've shared you a very big document like one PDF file. That also you can go through it. And one PDF file already I have shared before you with you. So that two are very helpful. That day I think few are not there. So today again I'll share it. So you can, before going for the interview, like whatever the document I've shared with you, please go through it so that it will be easy for you to crack the interview. And my suggestion is spend some time if you are really looking for the job, right? You need to spend some time. Okay, this is the notepad I have shared. And I think that if few people are not there, so I'll share this document also again. This is a very good document. Whenever you have you have time, you can go through it. It is a very good document. It has all the SQL query, everything is there related to ETL. If you want to know about Informatica also, here it is written with the like pictures and all, it is there. It is a very good material. You can go through it. Then sorry.
Arpita, how many pages are there in the ETL notes that you just shared?
This is like notepad, whatever I have explained you in the notes, right? That is, but this is the ETL testing material. It will be having some around 200 to 300 pages.
Okay, no, the notepad it has only 2 pages, so I thought maybe it didn't get loaded.
Notepad has 2 pages. Let me see.
Mm. Yes, the ETL testing life cycle and transformation, just these 2 pages it has.
Let me see. Just give me a minute. How is it? Let me.
Yes, it has only 2 pages.
I deleted everything. No, it's okay. Okay, wait a minute. Let me combine everything in one place and I'll send you. This ETL notes only
Okay,
I'm
Arpita.
giving you everything
Yeah, the
combined.
PDF looks really good. Like it looks like everything is in it.
Yeah, that you can refer. Like instead of going for any interview question, you refer that one. You can able to answer all the questions, whatever they will ask. See, it is not difficult, okay? It's very easy thing, and if once you will work on this stuff, if you know ETL, Python, and like SQL, you can work in any company. It's like now the data side, like it is a trending one. So, like the web-based one, you need to learn the Java, all these stuffs. But if you are working on this, you know Python, you know ETL, then you can move it to as a data engineer later. Like work for 1 or 2 years as a tester, then you move it to as a data engineer.
Okay, Arpita.
So I have put everything in one place. Let me see it. Let me check whether I have put it everything or not now. Okay, here I have put all the queries. I'm sharing it again. Now you need Python questions, right? Let me see where I kept it. Questions. Oh no, this one. Do you guys learn NumPy Panda also for Python or not?
No, we haven't, Arpita.
Okay. So what all things you guys learn? Like data types.
Python?
Python.
Python we
Dictionaries,
learned. Selenium.
dictionary, set, tuple,
Acha. Okay.
Selenium, behave.
expression, assertion, errors.
So file expression handling and all, sorry, file handling.
Yeah,
Yes.
try, accept.
There is something called SQL interview questions. This I'll give you. Okay.
Arpita, this ETL notes you shared, latest one is enough, right? The first one is not needed.
You can refer both, but latest one has everything.
Oh, okay. So, but the one in the first one is everything is there in this too, right?
Yeah, it is there. Everything is there. That I got it from somewhere in LinkedIn or somewhere I got it, that one. You guys can also enroll to LinkedIn. There you will be getting all the like interview questions and all, you will be getting it. This is related to the SQL. If you are going for interview, you can refer all these steps. I'm not
So
able to
for
get for
SQL, they
Python.
will they will ask us to tell a query like that, Arpita.
Yeah, you need to write a query for SQL. Actually, I'm not able to get the power Python where I kept it. I'm not able to get it. I can share with Apeksha. I'll search it and I'll share with you in the in WhatsApp group. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not able to get it
Python and
basically.
ETL interview questions, right?
ETL interview question I'll share with you on like you give me on weekend I'll share with you because now my project is very hectic, so I'm not able to get time to work on that part. So I'll share with you on weekend.
So ETL interview questions also come with the SQL query.
ETL also they will ask SQL.
Okay.
Actually, wait a minute. What is about this Python? This is this one. I've shared a lot of SQL questions, right? You can go through it. There is one more SQL. Let me share with you. There is just see this lecture SQL. There is something you might get. Let me see. SQL is I have created. Lecture SQL. Not this one. Python and that one, right? Python, I'll search it. I was having some like interview questions related to the programming. So I will search that one and share with Apeksha. Okay, share in the group. Both ETL and the Python, that one, the program questions, I'll share with you. Okay, you can
Okay.
practice
Okay,
all
Arpita,
these
thank you.
programs. I'm not able to get it actually where I kept it, that all things. This is one Python. There you will find all the theories. I do not know what all things it is covered, but you can refer this. This is a very good document. Let me
Yeah,
share.
you gave the Python material, Arpita.
Ha. I think all are not there, so let me put it there as well.
Okay.
Again, I'll put it. Yeah, this you can refer it, and this also I got it from LinkedIn, but it's a very good document. So that ETL interview questions I'll share with you on weekend, okay? Give me some time by Saturday or Sunday. I'll share with you. And Python also I'll search it where I have kept that programming one. I'll share with you. Okay. You guys, any doubt you can message me on WhatsApp group. I'll respond to you whenever I'll get that. Okay.
Your
Thank
classes are
you.
done,
All the
Arpita.
best. Pardon?
Your classes are done, so
Yeah,
He
my
won't be
classes
here.
are done.
Thank you so much, Arpita, for everything, for sharing your
Thank you.
notes. It was really good. Thank you.
Yeah, we prepare well. Definitely you will get a job. Even Apeksha is trying for you guys, right? So to place all of you. So you just prepare well, you'll definitely get a job.
Okay.
If you
Thank you
need
so
any
much,
help or
Arpita.
anything, yeah, if you need any help or anything, you can ping me in WhatsApp. Okay?
Sure.
Sure,
Thank you
sure.
so much,
Thank you
Arpita.
so much.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck to you as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye, Arpita.
Bye.
Bye.